guys, Romie Reviews here. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is my quick review for Basketball Wives Season 7, Episode 5. I forgot why this show frustrated me in the first place. So the episode actually starts off with Malaysia. She meets OG for the first time because Jackie wanted to go and, OG's Jackie's friend. So now Jackie has to make the rounds. Malaysia instantly gives her that look of, what are you wearing? What is this going on? What's with the makeup? What's with the lips? What's with the side boob? So then Malaysia finds out that OG, she plays professional football. And so Malaysia realizes, oh, so Jackie's not going to turn up anymore. She has her new friend to do that for her. Okay, got it. Now it makes sense. But OG tried on a blue shirt and she was wearing white and green striped pants. And so Malaysia she made a side comment, which was again all in fun, but OG took it in stride, even went further with the side comment. So she figured, you know what, OG, she's cool, she can take a joke, this may work. In comes Miss Evelyn with her daughter, and I mean, there's just a lot of looks and beauty in the room, but I felt bad for Evelyn. But I said, okay, I guess since we started the storyline, we would have to continue on with just putting it out there. But I'm saying this isn't interesting for this type of show, not real life, but for this type of show. Then we move on to Cece and her man, and so Cece, her and Coach, they're very active, kickboxing, the whole shebang. And she's just kind of talking about how it's crazy how this rumor was started about her, and it doesn't make any sense. Why are these ladies going at her like that? And her Coach is telling her, you can't control everyone, you can't control every situation, and better yet, I don't want to hear this anymore. If you're going to willingly go and be around these ladies, you have to either go and decide two things. One, you're just going to go and accept the type of mess that goes along with being in this group, or you're not going to be in the group at all. Those are the only two options. Figure it out. Now, Evelyn has a dinner sit down with OG, who decided to come out of the house essentially wearing some negligee. Really, that's what it was. Negligee, no bra. OG's a free spirit, I can tell. She's a free spirit. She wants everything to be free. We're going to talk about a couple of things a little bit later, but things were going all right, except for when OG was trying to talk about Jackie, and OG doesn't know the relationship that Jackie and Evelyn has. So of course, Malaysia is trying to go every time OG talked. And so I think OG generally thought that, Malaysia was just kind of being a little snarky and rude, not realizing, it was actual cues for maybe I shouldn't talk about her, Jackie with Evelyn. Because Malaysia was just like, okay, let it go, let's stop. But OG, here's what I realized. Jackie decided she wanted to go and change and be a different person. So she brought in OG to start the mess. Because even Tammy decided that, she's making too much money, too much real money to go and play around with, the other ladies like she used to. OG called Malaysia a traitor because she's trying to figure out, how are you calling me a traitor for going and talking to Evelyn and doing all this when you're the one that's going hee and ha with Evelyn? But it was weird. It was weird. I don't know if it's because just OG has a naturally combative personality. I don't know if Jackie gassed her up by saying, look, you being in this group, you can't back down. When you back down, they're gonna run right over you. So OG's not backing down to anyone for anything, no matter if it's a big reason or a small reason, because then it goes from that to, being petty about what each other are wearing. And it's like, oh, what's with your wig? Oh, well, what's with your wig or lace or whatever, it's creeping back on your head, ready to fall off. OG, it was just a lot. It was a lot. And I was trying to follow it. Like, how did it go so left? Because then OG decided, oh, well, guess it's time for me to go. And she bounces. I'm thinking, what are we watching right now? What are we watching right now? Because this doesn't make a lick of sense. No, it doesn't. After that, we see Jackie. She's doing the acting. Jackie's always wanted to act. Jackie's been acting on this show for years, one way or the other. So it's not a surprise. And Jackie, the exercise is, getting mad, 0 to 10. I said, wait a minute. Why are we doing something that Jackie knows how to do best? That's not going to help. The scene essentially was about OG and Malaysia, because OG wasn't there, but Malaysia was. And just the black hair on Malaysia's the best. The more natural looking, as far as looks, that Malaysia does is what I care about more. Not this extra, not the blonde, all that other stuff. She looks good regardless, but the less is more with her. What was I talking about? Oh, well, Tammy's there, and so again, Malaysia's talking about OG and the fact that it just feels crazy that I had this argument with OG, and it just feels like it came out of nowhere. Even though I was just trying to tell her, hey, you're talking to the enemy. You don't go and spill a lot of the details to the enemy. What are you doing? Tammy just had that smirk of, I am so glad I'm above all this mess now. I'm just here collecting the check and that's it. Then Jennifer and Evelyn, they're back on the beach because I guess that's going to be their safe place. And Evelyn has these butterflies because she wants to release them, like she's had to, release her embryos to be destroyed because her and her ex, it was theirs together. Which means that she can't just go and use it because it would have his child. And since he's not signing up for that type of mess, oh, that sucks. That sucks. But we're moving forward to OG and Tammy because while Malaysia was talking to Tammy and Jackie, Malaysia decided, I'm going to throw a wig party. Since her wig was falling off, I'm going to go and help her out. Now, Tammy decided, I'm going to warn OG that there's going to be a wig party. So I want to make sure she doesn't just go in there feeling attacked and on guard. And Tammy let it be known, here's how this works. This group definitely has a way of picking on you and sizing you up. Remember what they did to Tammy when she first came on the show. Tammy was just as nice as could be. And they ripped her a new one as soon as she went to the bathroom. Now, yes, the Tammy of yesteryear is not the Tammy of today, but they didn't have to do that to her because it's the mean woman clique, the mean girl clique, and we're not calling it anything else. I don't care how old they get. It'll still be the mean woman clique, the mean girl clique, based on their actions. So I'm glad that Tammy realized that, maybe OG's is diving into this a little too fast and a little too quickly. I like her. I like her personality. So I just want to warn her. I just want to have her back. So Malaysia has her, wigologist, invites her wigologist to go and to do a couple of looks for the ladies. So one by one, the ladies come and they're trying on different wigs. It's funny. It's interesting for 5.2 seconds. And now OG comes. So now we can get started because Kristen comes right after that. CC comes after that. And OG first apologizes to Malaysia because OG just wanted to put out there that, hey, I took what you were saying and what you were doing as, just being rude and offensive. So I do apologize for going at you because that's how I took what you were doing. And Malaysia's kind of over it, but she said, you know what? I'll apologize for attacking your character too. I really don't want to have any issues. So then they go and they put on a wig on OG, and after they styled it a bit, I said, okay. Well, was I a great fan of it? No. Doesn't matter because she has a man of her own. So what would she care about what I think or what these other ladies think? No. But while that's going on, CC wanted to get caught up on what's the issue, what's the problem. Well, what the problem is that now that CC brought that up, now again, she didn't bring it up to the group. It was just like, oh, I just want to know what's going on. Actually, she did do that. And then that's when this argument between OG and Kristen that was going to happen anyway continued on, because you have to think about it this way. Kristen felt a certain way because of what OG said to her. OG was trying to be hee hee ha ha slick and decided, why don't I go and say, because originally she wasn't owning up to what she originally said. She tried to curve it, and we all caught it when she was trying to make it seem like, oh, well, what I said was, no. And then later on, she finally said exactly what she said, which was when Kristen was trying to throw a slight dig at her of, oh, well, you know what, don't worry about it, because she can just go home to her husband and daughter, and then that's when OG said, oh, you have a husband? Yeah, while Kristen is flashing the ring up. And so then OG said, your husband's with your daughter? Oh, is he? Being as petty as ever, because that's petty. That is petty. And that's when things took a left with them, a true left with them. So essentially, there's kind of a, look, I know what I said, and I said it because I felt it, because I felt you were coming at me a certain way, but I'm going to drop it because it's not that big of a deal, and we're all too grown for that. So then Jennifer, well, Tammy already sees where this is going, so she goes and leaves because she doesn't have time for this mess. She's over Jen, she's over the rest of the clique. And if there's going to be a fight, she can't be a part of that. She can't. And after Tammy leaves, that's when things take a major turn. That's when it's, let's all gang up on Cece. And I said, ladies, they smell blood. They smell weakness. And so they went after her. I don't care what anyone says. They sure did. Now, yes, did her bring that up did reignite something? That probably will have been reignited at some point in time anyway. Yes. But trying to do the blame game on one person because you realize, oh, they're not going to go and defend themselves. That's what happened. And it really wasn't everyone ganging up on Cece. It was Jennifer, of all people. That's when her mouth became reckless. It was like, you're stupid as F. You're stupid as F. Why would you go and do that? Why would you go and say that? You're so dumb. I'm thinking, Jennifer, who put the battery in your back? Tammy left. And I don't know if Jennifer would have done that if Tammy was there, but Jennifer was definitely on one, trying to say, oh, if you're so smart, if you're saying, oh, you're trying to put the dots together, then that nursing degree, what's the point of you having that nursing degree? I'm thinking, first off, Cece had to go and build up her business from scratch. Cece did it the regular way. Cece did it the 9-to-5 way. So I don't want to hear anything from anyone over there. I don't want to hear anything from anyone, especially Jennifer. You know, I don't love me some Jennifer. I like me some Jennifer because I still remember the foolery that her and Evelyn used to get down with. So I'm never going to forget that. I've been watching the show since day one. And that's why I'm looking at Jennifer like, really? So now you're gonna go and Cece goes and runs out. Kristen goes after her. And that's when Cece has a battery in her back. And there's some people who are like that. They don't do well with confrontation, but if it's a one-on-one thing, they're good. And I think that's the issue with Cece. Cece's going to be like, and that's this, and what's Jennifer talking about? And she's her boss. I went and asked a question. You two are the ones that had the problem. Why do it? When that's the type of energy she should have needed. Because the thing is, if you're unloading now, and you're still outside in front of there, I would have said, oh, okay. I know where I am, and I know this group. Either I'm just going to leave, period, and not talk about it at all, or I will go back in there and say, you dirty little... Do I need to invite your ex-husband to come back to throw another drink in your face? Or do I need to invite the old Evelyn to go and terrorize you so that you can go and be a mouse again? I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. She ain't slick. Not slick. Not slick at all. So now everyone comes out, and now it's part 2. Wow, I talked longer than I thought. Dang this show. So that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. What is that?